Okay, let's move on to reading passage 3, and we'll see what type of passage we have to read here. Come up, come up. Reading passage 3. You should spend about 20 minutes on questions 27 to 40, which are based on reading passage 3 below. Having a laugh. Okay, the findings of psychological scientists reveal the importance of humor. Okay, where should it go? Okay, it is for this reason. So we have to, oh my God, where are you? Lost. Oh dear, where are you lost? Okay, yeah. Okay, humans start developing a sense. We don't have, you see, mentioning of paragraph A, B, C, so this type of matching is not expected in this section. So humans start developing a sense of humor as early as 6 weeks old, when babies begin to laugh and smile in response to stimuli. Laughter is universal across all human cultures and even exists in some form in rats, chimps, and bonobos, like other human emotions and expressions. Laughter and humor provide psychological scientists with rich resources for study human psychology, ranging from development of language to the neuro, neuroscience of social perception. Theories focusing on the evolution of laughter point to it as an important adaptation of our social communication. Take the example, the recorded laughter in TV comedy shows. Back in 1950, United States sound engineer Charlie Douglas hated dealing with the unpredictable laughter of live audiences, so started recording his own laughter backs, laugh tracks. Okay, these were intended to help people at home feel like they were in a social situation based as a crowd sitter. And Douglas even recorded various types of laughter as well as mixtures of laughter from men, women, and children. In doing so, he picked up on a quality of laughter that is now interesting researchers. A simple ha-ha communicates a amount, remarkable amount of socially relevant information. In one study conducted in 2016, samples of laughter from pairs of English-speaking students were recorded at the University of California, Santa Cruz. A team made up of more than 30 psychological scientists, anthropologists, and biologists. They played these recordings to listeners from 24 diverse societies, from indigenous tribes in New Guinea to city dwellers in India and Europe. Participants were asked whether they thought the people laughing were friends or strangers. On average, the results were remarkably consistent. Worldwide, people's guess were correct approximately 60% of the time. Researchers have also found that different types of laughter serve as codes to complex human social hierarchies. A team led by Christopher Ovis from the University of California, San Diego, found that high-status individuals had different laughs from low-status individuals, and that strangers' judgments of an individual's social status were influenced by the dominant or massive quality of their laughter. In their study, 48 male college students were randomly assigned to groups of four, with, with each group composed of two low status members who had just joined their college uh, fraternity group, and two high status members, older students who had been active in the fraternity for at least 2 years. Laughter was recorded as each student took a turn at being teased by the others, involving the use of mildly insulting nicknames. Analysis revealed and that, as expected, the high status individuals produced more dominant laughs and fewer submissive laughs relative to the low students individuals. Meanwhile, low status individuals were more likely to change their laughter based on their position of power, that is, the newcomers produced more dominant laughs when they were in the powerful role of teasers. Dominant laughter was higher in pitch, louder, and more variable in tone than a submissive laughter. A random group of volunteers then listened to an equal number of dominant and submissive laughs from both the high and low status individuals and were asked to estimate the social status of the laughter. In line with the predictions, laughter producing dominant laughs were perceived to be significantly higher in status than laughs producing submissive laughs. This was particularly true for low status individuals who were rated as significantly higher in status when displaying a dominant versus submissive laughter. Okay, Ovis and colleagues note thus by strategically displaying a more dominant laughter when the context allows low status individuals may achieve higher status in the eyes of others. However, high status individuals were rated as high status whether they produced their natural dominant laugh or tried to do a submissive one. Another study conducted by David Cheng and Lu Wang of Australian National University was based on the hypothesis that the humor might provide a respite from tedious situations in the workplace. This mental break might facilitate the replenishment of mental resources. To test this theory, the researchers recruit 74 business students uh, ostensibly for an experiment on perception. First, the students performed a tedious task in which they had to cross out every instance of the letter E over two pages of text. The students then were randomly assigned to watch a video clip eliciting either humor, contentment, or neutral feelings. Some watched a clip of the BBC comedy Mr. Bean. Others are relaxing the scene with dolphins swimming in the ocean, and others are factual video about the management profession. The students then completed a task requiring persistence in which they were asked to guess the potential performance of employees based on provided profiles and were told that making 10 correct assessments in a row would lead to a win. However, the software was programmed such that it was nearly possible to achieve 10 consecutive correct answers. Participants were allowed to quit the task at any point. Students who had watched the Mr. Bean's video ended up spending significantly more time working on the task, making twice as many predictions as the other two groups. Cheng and Wang then replicated these results in a second study during which they had participants complete long multiplication questions by hand. Again, participants who watched the humorous video spent significantly more time working on this tedious task and completed more questions correctly than did the students in either of the other groups. Although humor has been found to help relieve stress and facilitate social relationships, the traditional view of task performance implies that individuals should avoid things such as humor that may distract them from the accomplishment of task goals. Chang and Wang conclude, we suggest that humor is not only enjoyable, but more importantly, energizing. It was all about humor, you see. Okay, in this section, you'll have to make some choices, multiple choices like there. And see, choose the correct letter A, B, C, or D. After the four, you will have to select the one. When referring to laughter, in the first paragraph, the writer emphasizes its universality in animal societies. So option D is very relevant. What does the writer suggest about Charlie Douglas? Sorry, 27 is the best option is C. What I should do? Okay, I must have flipped it from here. Go up, 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 up. Here, you look smart here. What does the writer suggest about Charles Douglas? Here again, he wanted his shows to appeal to audience across the social spectrum. So option C is once again. This time I'm careful about it. So come up. Yes, option C. No, option A. He understood the importance of enjoying the humor in a group setting. What makes the Santa Cruz study particularly significant? The similar results are produced by a wide range of cultures. Okay, so option B is the proper one. Which of the following happened in the San Diego study? Participants exchanged roles. Yes. D. In the fifth paragraph, what did the results of the San Diego study suggest? High status individuals can always be identified by their way of laughing. Yes, this is the choice. This matching one. Here we have. Now complete the summary using the list of words A to H. Okay, here you see these are the words. How many words we have to select? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 out of 3, 3, 6 out of 8. Okay, not bad. I must cut them. I don't like the words as in numbers, so 32 or 33 or 34, 35, 36. Okay, now come to text. In the study at Australian National University, randomly chosen a group of participants were shown one of the three videos, each designed to generate a different kind of emotion. Okay, so you have to write F here. Then, when all participants were um, when all participants were then given a deliberately frustrating task to do, it was found that those who had watched the amusing video, that is option H, video persisted with the task for longer than tried harder to accomplish the task than either of the other two groups. A second study in which participants were asked to perform a particularly boring task. A boring task produced similar results according to researchers David Chang and Blue Wang. These findings suggest that humor not only reduces anxiety, option D, and helps build social connections, but it may also have a dash effect. stimulating effect on the body and mind. Well, we've done this, and you see now. Now you see in the boxes, it's a, do the following statements agree with the claims to the writer in reading passage 3? You can see yes if the statement agrees with the claims of the writer, no if the statement contradicts the claims of the writer, not given if it is impossible to say what the writer thinks about this. Okay, now participants in the Santa Cruz study were more accurate at identifying the loves of friends than those of strangers. Not given. The researchers in the San Diego study were correct in their predictions regarding the behavior of the high status individuals. Yes. And the participants in the Australian National University study were given a fixed amount of time to complete the task of focusing on employee profiles. No. Chang and Wang's conclusions were in line with established notions regarding task performance. No. So this is the end of the reading section of IELTS test, and most probably we will do the test third next week, and after that I will come to writing task as well, and then the least moderate speaking task we shall come. We shall do that as well. Okay, thank you for watching this video. And at the end, the formal request, if you have not yet subscribed, please, please subscribe our channel and press the bell button to get the test from us. Thank you for watching. Have a nice time. Goodbye.